Namaskar. Namaskar and welcome to this English edition of BharatVicharOfficial. I take this opportunity to welcome you to the Sumit show. Sorry, the last video we ran into some technical glitch and I could not complete it, so I had to start a new video. As always, my friends, my hand-folded request is to kindly like, subscribe and share, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Now, what are we talking today? We are talking a very interesting aspect today. We all know Hague. Hague is in Netherlands. It's the financial or the commercial capital of Netherlands, and we know Netherlands has a very tough anti anti-Islamist prime minister, and admits that the things are not doing well. And now, I want you to see something. I want you to see something to believe what I'm going to talk to you. You have to see this. This is the quantum of violence which happened in Hague 24 hours back. Something went wrong. These people are immigrants. They are Muslims. They were not happy with it. What did they start doing? They started burning the government property. They went on doing rioting, having clashes with the police and attacking the majority Christian community and doing fire, arson, all kinds of things. Now, you will find this exactly identical and very similar to what happened in Haldwani. Haldwani, is in Uttaranchal, is in Uttar Pradesh. And what is the difference between Haldwani and Hague? There's a lot of difference. But how come, these things are exactly happening the same way? Well, the answer lies in the question itself. It's a very interesting proposition to see. How come things are happening in this way? Now, again, there was a court decision in Haldwani, and because of that, they started rioting and doing, arson, violence, and attacking the majority community. Again, in Hague, there's a decision which is taken by the competent authorities, and they are not happy with the decision. What have they started? They have started rioting, they have started attacking and doing arson, looting, and exactly the same thing. And again, in both the cases, there are Islamists who are involved. I'm not saying Muslims, I'm saying Islamists who are involved. And who resorted this violence at a drop of a hat? You have to meet this man. He is the chief accused of riots in Haldwani. And when police raided his house, he appears to be a very poor guy. He is downtrodden. He's fighting for his rights. He's fighting for his survival. They have found luxury watches. They have found expensive alcohol, perfume, and hell lot of things in his house. And let me tell you another thing. Police has taken out 6 truckloads of confiscated goods from his house, which were illegal possession, which was supposed to be there. And this man is supposed to be poor. He is fighting for his shanty. He's fighting for his human rights. Exactly what is happening in poor. The immigrants, they came to a country, they want shelter, they want humanitarian aid, they want humanitarian help. But at the drop of a hat, they will start rioting, they will start putting fire, arson, attacking police, attacking the minority community. Exactly. From Hague to Haldwani, there is a similar pattern. Though the civilization is different, the culture is different, the ethos is different, everything is different. But the modus operandi, the modus of attack and the modus of elevation of things is exactly the same. This is the question what I want to ask. Why the hell there is such a similarity between Hague and Haldwani? What is wrong with one kind of people with the mindsets? What exactly is wrong with them? These are the questions which the world needs to understand, and these are the questions which the world needs to answer. I mean, I can rest my case by putting these things to you. And let me tell you another thing. One is this problem the world is grappling with. There is another serious problem which is hitting us at a more faster pace than we can imagine. I want you to see this small clip. Just look at this.
He finishes a speech that takes about 2.5 minutes because that's when his energy runs out, right? Energy. He's got a lot of energy. What happened to that cocaine in the White House? Whatever happened? He's got a lot of energy, this guy.
Now, President Trump is now directly talking to what happened to the cocaine in the White House. Where did the cocaine in the White House came from? I want to ask one more question. What was Alex Soros doing in White House when he visited there 18 times. What is his business in White House? Which is he an American policymaker? No. And things do not end up here. You will say, okay, this is all political drama, big people, big games, they have cocaine. So what does it make? No. It is also a part of an agenda which is run by communist regimes of China. Drugs and Islamists are directly funded by them. They are tools which are used to disrupt the civilizations, to disrupt the ethos. Look, the farmer protest in India, there's a Chinese visible hand in it. Now, these Islamists across the world, who's funding them? The concept is Red Jihad, wherein the Reds are finding the jihadis to do the dirty work, to cause all these disruptions. And with this cocaine getting more and more prevalent, I want to show you, unfortunately, this. He was a bright young man. Name was Trooper. He was found dead in Berkeley. 18-year-old boy, young man, I could say. God rest his soul. He is the son of the ex-founder and CEO of YouTube. And these people are very rich. They have all the money in the world. But you know what? How did he end up his life? Fentanyl. Fentanyl is the new drug that is hitting United States of America, that's hitting world over, and that is hitting all the major universities of the world. With Qataris finding the universities on the agenda, Chinese are trying to put in fentanyl into the system. The problem with fentanyl is if there's a single overdose, there's nothing you can do. Possibly this is a case of overdose. And what my people are telling me, what the experts have spoken to, they have told me, when somebody goes on fentanyl, within 18 months, that's 1.5 years, it's a sure shot ticket to death. And who is making the fentanyl? Where does the fentanyl come from? Fentanyl comes from People's Republic of China. Where do these Islamists get fund from? In Haque, People's Republic of China. And where do these jihadis of Haldwani get funded from? People's Republic of China. Where do so-called farmer protests get funds from? People's Republic of China. And what do we call it? We call it Red Jihad. Yes, jihadis do the dirty work, Reds do all the funding. But I want to today really talk about fentanyl because that has shaken my soul. And I want you to be very careful with your sons, with your daughters, with young men out there, my friends. You have to be very careful. You don't have to be cool. You don't have to be the happening person in the university campus. And kindly keep away from this one-way ticket to death. 18 months, there is no coming back. It's not an addiction. It's a ticket to death. Fentanyl is a ticket to that. And Chinese are doing it. And Joe Biden, Uncle Joe, is talking nothing about it. And when Trump talks this, is Trump wrong?
He finishes a speech that takes about 2.5 minutes because that's when his energy runs out, right? Energy. He's got a lot of energy. What happened to that cocaine in the White House? Whatever happened?
Cocaine in the White House, fentanyl in the universities, the richest people in the world with all the money in the world, billionaires, millionaires, their 18-year-old sons are dying. Fentanyl, cocaine. And let me warn you another thing. There's a new brand of cocaine which is out in the morning. It is not made from opium. It's a chemical composition. One single overdose and it's gone. No turning back. Hand-folded request. Watch it out. Watch it out. The world is getting very murky. It's getting very dangerous. And on my Sumit show, BharatVicharOfficial, I try to put these things for a perspective to you so that you can see. There's one more video still on the channel which I have to delete it by the morning. Just watch this video. Ignore that video. That's what I have to say you. On that note, you have to keep on thinking. I have to just jog your minds and put reality in front of you. You're smart. You know what to do. I don't have to tell you. You don't have to listen to me. Make your own decisions. On that note, Bharat Mata ki jai, Vande Mataram, and as always, Har 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 Mahadev.